Welcome back to Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Tuesday, February 25th, 2020. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. Ladies and gentlemen, get down on the floor, stay away from the windows and doors. We've got a shots fired situation going on right now. Last week, there was a little dust up in the social media world where Neil Hill let it be known that he wasn't too crazy about the way Nathan Asha was looking less than a month out from the Arnold. I'm paraphrasing here, but Neil essentially said that there's nothing magic about Nathan's conditioning right now. And if anything, he looks more like he's 8 weeks out than anything else. Now, I'm not about to get carried away or get sucked myself into this situation, but all I'm going to say is that everyone is entitled to their opinion. And soon enough, we'll all find out firsthand if Neil is right or if Nathan steps up and delivers. But at the very least, throwing a little bit of gasoline onto the fire with some well-timed comments is a good way to get the conversation going and heading into one of the biggest weekends of the year. So while Neil is busy throwing shade at Nathan, somewhere closer to the equator, you've got a guy in Big Ramy who's just sitting back and watching this whole thing play out. Every single indication we've seen from Ramy during his prep points us in the direction of him being at his all-time best. Think about it. He had a whole year off, he was clearly bigger, clearly leaner, and there were some screen grabs of him floating around with the death face. This could be a runaway Ramy freight train, and at the end of the day, a convincing win here can go down as the biggest Arnold Classic victory of all time. Stay tuned. Here's a fun fact for you. I bet you guys didn't know that in the history of the Formula One British Grand Prix, no car company has won more titles than Ferrari. Here's something else I bet you didn't know. Luke Sandoe will be competing at this year's British Grand Prix, just not the Formula One race, and definitely not as a Ferrari. A few days ago, we got word that Big Luke was circling the British Grand Prix as a potential landing spot for his early season showcase, which would be convenient considering that he wouldn't have to leave the country to make it there. Even though Luke did do some slight damage to a pec a few weeks ago, as we reported, he says that he's all good to go. So if we get the big man fully gassed up and ready to go, to me, he has to be one of the early front runners. The way social media operates now, it's hard to sneak up on people in bodybuilding. If you have a presence online, one way or another, the internet has a way of finding you. That being said, somehow Aaron Politis has managed to keep a pretty low profile for a guy who's currently the 9th ranked 212 athlete in the world. Rumor has it that Aaron is planning to make his season debut at the Indy Pro 2 months from now, which is a show that he actually placed second in last year. I don't know why more people aren't paying attention to this guy, because I think he's the real deal. But if he snags the win in Indy this time around, maybe that'll be enough to help everyone realize that he's a big-time talent in the making. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions, and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.